Eric Muathe, Muathe.com. As a quick follow-up to the previous video where I was talking about double tops, even let's say triple tops or double bottoms or even triple bottoms. Now I could not pass on this idea here. When I saw it, I was, wow, good example. So we can see here a well-defined triple top. I mean, it is so well defined, you'd think that this is an area. For example, here there was a double top, so the mind wants to tell you to go ahead and short the stock. Okay, so you get a shallow pullback, but here's a problem. In this particular example, because the stock is trading above 69.1, it has a lot of energy that wants to push it higher. And what I'm trying to say here is you can see that this is an improvement in prices month to month, but the technicals are making lower highs. So definitely by definition, that's a negative divergence. And this can get very frustrating. So because here you saw a double top, and so you take the trade down. If you're not careful, you can see that what happens after this confirmation of a double top is that you get this huge move from 60 to 100 within that 1 month, even though the RSI only managed to hit that line again, confirming resistance. So be careful where you take advantage of triple tops, double bottoms, and all these types of double confirmations, because sometimes, if in this particular example you are trying to do that with the RSI already above 69.1, that's not the best area, because this is a stock that is very strong. Any slight uptick in the RSI, any slight movement in the RSI, for example, this uptick in the RSI within 69.1 was good for this huge move from 50 to about 74. And then there's another move. Support above 69.1 is very strong, because you can see it moves from 60 all the way to 100 in that 1 month. So even though we can see that, yes, this is negative divergence, it is well defined with the RSI not making any improvement, but you can see because of where the RSI was trading, prices eventually were making substantial moves. In other words, be careful not to use these types of negative divergence when a stock is trading above 69.1. At the same time, be careful not to short a stock or not to buy a stock if it is trading. For example, if this was the exact opposite and we have an instrument trading like this. Now this is below 30.9. So this here is below 30.9, and even though you are getting a slight improvement in the technicals, because it is below 30.9, what happens with the prices would do something. Let's say would go down, up, down even more, up, down even more, while you're forming this triple bottom. So using the RSI support or failure or resistance line with our understanding of this type of formations, should be very careful not to use it as sell signals or buy signals. If stock is trading above 69.1, be very careful, because the energy is very strong to the upside. If it is below and trading below 30.9, be very careful thinking that it's a bottom, because it's not. Why? Because the stock has a lot of energy pushing it lower. So here we see that, yes, triple bottoms are also a form of negative divergence. No improvement, yes, it's negative divergence. Ultimately, you do get the drop from 100 to 60, back to 60, because of this triple bottom. But be careful, because what if it formed another quadruple top like that? A quadruple top would mean, by our definition, that it would have had to move higher, way past 100, before the eventual pullback. So anything above 69.1, be very careful trying to short. Anything below 30.9, be very careful trying to buy. The best thing to do is wait for them to crack. So once it moves below 69.9 here, The movement below 69.1 is the sell signal, because now it's not supporting. Here we can see this is support above 69.1, which eventually turns into a sell once it breaks down below the 69.1 threshold. At the same time, when a stock is going down, so the exact opposite. So let's try and draw that. You got this type of formation, triple bottom. The best time to buy is not at the confirmation of triple bottom. So this confirmation of RSI not really breaking down, and prices at that particular time would be making a move like this, as we discussed, lower prices. The best time to buy is when it recaptures the level back above 30.9, because it means it's come out of that strong bearish energy situation. Hope that makes sense. Eric Muathe, Muathe.com. As always, good luck, peace, and blessings. ESCS.